Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're going to talk about shells. So everyone have their nice little perfumes in some place, and sadly a lot of people have it in a weird place. Like me, I have some of it in my office, like a lot of it here, and it's not the best place. And some people have it in their washroom. Some people I even seen put it next to their window because it looks nice, but as you might know, the light is not good for fragrance. So the best place to put it, it's in a shelf that is kind of hidden from the light. And that's why I wanted to see what people had, what kind of shelf they had to store their fragrance. So I went on 3 groups, and those 3 groups are really nice on Facebook. I'm gonna tell which group they are and why they are nice, in addition to the shelf that people showed. So we're gonna go right now. So the first group, it's Jensen's fragrance family. All the link will be like in the bottom in the description. So what I like about this group is the reactivity of people. When I write posts, there's always a lot of comments, and it's nice. I post same content. Shelf is pretty much part of your fragrance collection. Share a picture of yours and inspire others to upgrade their shelf game. And I put a nice little picture of one of my 2 shelf. Well, technically there's 2 shelf over there, but I have like those 2 that I consider 1 shelf, and there's another one that's really only 1 shelf. So mine is pretty basic. It's just some IKEA shelf, nothing really special. First shelf I've got there, it's a glass shelf from NSC. And something interesting about NSC is that NSC is part of the company called LVMH, or Louis Vuitton Moet NSC, and they are basically a huge luxury company that own a lot of brand. And Louis Vuitton, of course, because of the LV in it, it's for Louis Vuitton, but also brands like Dior, and I don't have all the list. I found a list. Givenchy and Sephora belongs to LVMH. It's a really huge brand. So it's interesting that it's NSC, which is basically a company that owns fragrance. I haven't got anything else in Jensen's fragrance family, and it's all right. I got more comments, a lot of comments, but not any other pictures of shelves. And really, this group is nice for that, to create conversation, have people comment, have like a lot of engagement. If this is something that you want to have a lot of things to watch, a lot of content, a lot of comments, if really it's the social aspect of a group in the fragrance community you're looking for, this group is pretty much the best. There's, well, pretty much everything you put as a content, there will be someone making a comment or something that you can chat with. Second group is Musing of the Fraghead, and both Jensen's and Musing of the Fraghead is Facebook group that revolve around a reviewer, Jensen's. It's of course Jensen's that you probably already know, and Musing of the Fraghead, it's a blog that is called Musing of the Fraghead, and basically it's fragrance review, thoughts about, it's all the same guy, it's John Harper, and basically it's all like his thought on perfumery, his review, and he's a smaller reviewer, but he's a really good reviewer. Also, what is nice with this group is not that people really respond so much. I mean, people respond when you write stuff, but it's not as Jensen. I had like sometime maybe 100 answer or comment to a post on Jensen. A really good one will be like 10 answer in a post in this one. But the people in the group are really what's the key. People are really knowledgeable. They know more about obscure fragrance, old school fragrance. Jensen's, most of the people there are people that would like Luna Rosa, Sauvage, Eros, 1 Million, you know, like those super popular fragrance that everyone knows and everyone talks about, which is good. But if you want something more like deep into perfumery, if you want more knowledge, I would say that Musing of the Fraghead is a better group for that. Now only got 1 shelf picture in this one also, and this shelf is really nice with a mirror at the back with some glass shelf or whatever, tablet I don't know. It looks nice. I see a lot of people using glass, and I think it's not such a good idea. It looks nice, but I would be afraid having something made out of glass to just maybe drop a bottle or something. It rarely happens. I think it happened once since I've started collecting that I dropped a bottle and it didn't broke or anything, but still I dropped it. But if I would drop it on a shelf full of perfume that's made out of glass, I would be really afraid. Also, it may the light go through it, and this is not what you want. You want to protect your perfume from the light, though it looked nice, this is sure. And I see there's a lot of bottles that are like opaque, like the Parfum de Marly, they are opaque. The Mugler one, they're not quite opaque. There's just a little star that you can see through it, but it's pretty much opaque. So maybe it's not that bad, but still having the perfume on the light is not really good. And the last group is La Fragrance Familia. And this group, it's not the group that I'm the most used to, but it's the only one that I'm really into it, that is not at all around one specific person, one specific reviewer. And this group is more for building the community. I would say it's a little bit in between the two groups. It's more, people are more knowledgeable in this group, but a thing there is that the other two groups are more targeted for men. It will be good for a woman too, but it's more targeted with men's perfume, and La Fragrance Familia is more targeted with perfumery in general. So there's both for men and for women. So if you're interested in women perfumery, that might be a good group for you. This one I didn't have anyone showing any shelf or anything, and it's all right. But I still wanted to talk about the group because I think it's a nice group. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If it's the case, we'll like and share. And if you have a picture somewhere of your shelf, or you did a video review that you showed your shelf and what perfume you have, feel free to leave it in the comment. So if you want to share this with other people, we can all find it. Also, for the three group that I talked today, the link will be in the description, so you can look for those group and join if you're interested. So thanks for watching. See you soon.